Now, today we're cooking something exciting. We're making the famous ofada sauce with a not so secret ingredient, iru, also known as locust beans. I'm making this for the very first time and I hope you enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoy cooking it. Start by steaming your meat, put all your orishirishi, your turmeric, your thyme, your rosemary, everything you use to sauce your beef. So you can either use any stock of your choice. I'm using beef and pomo. I think I added pomo to it. You go ahead to blend your pepper. Now, the difference between this sauce and your regular stew is that there is no tomatoes in it. This is just pepper, shombo, and tatashin, right? Your red bonnet pepper, your tatashin and your shombo, right? I don't know what tatashin and shombo is called in English. I mean, I'll find out in another time. So you blend everything together to give you your paste. No tomatoes, no fresh tomatoes, no tin tomatoes. So this is pepper stew. I know you'll be thinking only pepper. Won't this paste be too peppery? You know, but I had the similar thought. After blending everything together, it came out very calm and mild. It was not choking. The pepper did not, the paste did not feel like it was going to be too much for us to take. And after the stew was ready, I understood the science behind the stew. So we go ahead. I'm just gisting you guys. So we go ahead to steam the meat and make sure it's done. Then we go right into the sauce now, right? So you bring your red oil. This is another thing about this. You use red oil, you put in your onions and your salt and your seasoning into the whole equation and you stir it for a few minutes, right? Give it a good stir. I don't like to bleach my oil. Actually, I don't like to bleach it. I don't like to do that. So you put in the locust beans, also known as ero. You put everything in and then you give it a good stir. Locust beans has this smell, so don't just get worked up. It's interesting, right? So you put that in and then you put your seasoning. I already mentioned all of that. Put your seasoning, your salt, your maggi, any other flavor you want to add to it. Because me, I like to experiment with flavor. I tried new seeds, new essential oils. I tried different things. So anything you want to use to try, you try that out. So you give it a good stir, then you pour in your blended pepper mixture. Mm? After that, you stir it and cover it for a few noticed that minutes. My beef was not tender enough, so I had to put it back on the fire to make sure that it was tender and easy to eat. If you know me, you know that me and egg are in a relationship, a very healthy relationship. So egg is a must. So I added a few eggs to it. For you, you can go ahead to add any protein of your choice. You can add chicken, fresh fish, turkey, you know, even dried fish. Just spoil yourself, go all out. After a few minutes, you check up on your sauce to make sure that everything is going well in the sauce kingdom. How is our food doing? You know, you give it a good stir, then you add your seasoning, you add your salt, your spices, you know, your mixed spices. I added rosemary, white pepper, a little bit of curry. I also added black pepper, and that was it. I didn't want to have too many spices so that it would not lose the natural flavor spice. Then for the stock, I went on to add the stock, but I gave it a little stir fry. I did a little stir fry in the pot, right? So I wanted to air fry it, but I changed my mind and just fried it in the pot, like dried it off very well in the pot with a little oil. And then I poured everything into the pot of stew and gave it a good stir. I stirred it very well for a few minutes because I wanted it to boil very well and for everything to mix together because I had some seasoning coming from the stock, you know. So I mixed everything together and it was ready. I threw in my eggs, you know, let the egg not boil too much because it was already cooked, and for some reason, I don't like eggs soaked in stew for a long period of time. I've tried it before and I don't like it. But I did this because we're going to consume all these eggs in less than 48 hours. So it works. So you cover the pot and let it steam, and then our stew is ready, officially ready to go. Now you can consume this sauce with any carbohydrate of your choice. You can have spaghetti, rice, beans, yam, potato, you know, name it. It can go with any combo of your choice. But for today's consumption, we're having it with white rice. Yeah, and I also didn't want to have too many things going on my platter. Some days I just want to have one two meal. I just want to have one meal, rice and stew. I don't want plantain, I don't want moi moi. Then some days I feel like complicating things for some reason. And I have salad, plantain, moi moi. it just it depends on how it's doing me. But today it was just, let's just enjoy what we have made. With 7 to 10,000, you can have everything on this platter and still have enough food in your pot for your next meal. Isn't that amazing? Did you enjoy watching me make this ofada sauce? Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and turn on post notification so whenever we post content like this, you will be the first to hear about it. Tell me in the comment section what protein you'll be using to make your own meal. I'll be looking forward to your feedbacks.